Welcome back to the channel. It's time we address something. This car behind us is single-handedly the best producing video we've ever done, ever. Well, not ever, but this car behind us is the one that got the most amount of views by itself within the shortest time span. Last year, June 2nd or 3rd, we dropped a video when we introduced this car. And that video now, probably the time you guys are seeing this, it has maybe 13,500 views. And I know there's YouTubers out there that get like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands in minutes, but that's not us. And to us, that's a huge accomplishment. I think that this car showed us that we don't need to be, driving around Porsches or be like, having this like massive like shop. Like, it showed us that like a small guy with a 30-year-old car could do it, and it doesn't take much. It was literally a video of just washing the car, just washing it. 13,000 views, and the only other video that's up there is Cousins Gary's radiator support replacement, which is technically a how-to video, so people will look for that more for guidance. Versus this was just an introduction of a new car. There was no how-tos. We barely talked in the video. I think I actually did a lot of talking. I talk a lot, but it was nothing more than just introducing the car to you guys. And it's a shame that the car sits here, because if you didn't see that, I'll put it up here in one of the corners. But we bought this car for our dad as a replacement for the car that he once gave, we built together when we were children. And then we decided to, I decided to break the transmission and sell it. So this was our like second attempt of like filling that void. If you guys watched yesterday's video, you guys know that it's been replaced with a car exactly like the car our dad gave us. However, I'm not ready to let this go. Knowing that we already gave our dad his car, and although that car needs work, he has the car. It runs, it drives. It doesn't have AC, but it does what a car is supposed to do, and he's okay with that for now. Well, this thing is just a testament to what can be. So Brother Curvis and I have taken the car back from our dad. He wanted to keep it, but we've taken it back, and we've decided that we want to get this thing back up and running. I don't know if that'll be this month, or maybe next month, or maybe this year, but for certain, we're gonna get this thing on the road. We're gonna do a full bolts off restoration on this car. Talking new paint, not new suspension, but there's gonna be new suspension bits, like restore everything, like powder coating, sandblasting, rust replacement. This is gonna be like a full down, like real restoration. I think that term restorations get kind of thrown out there nowadays, but like I think there's a channel on YouTube that like posted just around the same time we posted our CRX, RRC, and this guy, like within a couple months, completely took a CRX down to nothing, replaced panels, redid everything in-house. He didn't outsource anything. And although we don't have the resources to do everything in-house, or maybe within a month, we will get everything done to this car. And it is, I would say, the most important car in our channel. I think every YouTuber has that car that like puts them over the edge, and 13,000 views is not the end of the world. It's not hundreds of thousands. It didn't get us monetized. It gained us some subscribers, but we've gained more subscribers doing burnouts this month than we have in any other 11 day span. So there is potential. Well, there is a lot of potential for there to be another car, but I have attachment issues and I'm attached. So I don't think we're ready to let this go. before we, get up and look around the car again to see what's going on with it, what we need to do with it, I do have a video I want to put in here about a month ago when Brother Curvis and I tried to get this thing started to see if we could kind of do it for this month. But unfortunately, we couldn't get any closer than we'd like to. So let's watch that.
We are going to restore this thing to perfection with this fuel pump.
We're going to get it running. We're not going to restore it with that.
No, we're restoring it. This is going to be the all-in-one solution. So what we have here is a generic fuel pump, and we noticed this thing wasn't getting fuel. So we're either going to drown this motor completely in fuel, or we're going to blow it up one way or another. Something's going to happen.
Or it's going to start.
Something's going to happen in this video. No, nothing.
What if we get some?
Shut off the fuel pump.
What if we get some starter fluid?
I got an idea.
What if we get some starter fluid? Put it all like this, and then light a match.
That's probably our easiest solution to turn this car on fire.
That was our latest attempt on getting this thing started, and we've done this multiple times over the last year, trying to get this thing started while we've been working on other projects and trying to get other things done. But we haven't been able to figure it out. So we know we're not getting fuel to the rail. We try to, you guys saw it, we just try to basically force fuel in there, and that didn't work. We also were having a relay issue where we thought it was maybe the main relay over there. We bought like 3 of those. Those things are very expensive for these cars, like $80 at AutoZone. But that wasn't it either. And we even took off this cover here. There's our contraption that we used to get to the fuel pump, which also didn't work out. However, we spent over a couple $100 getting, the brakes done on this car and a bunch of other things, just so we could be able to get this thing running. And I think the worst part is that for that like half a second last year, this thing was cranked over for like a half a second. Ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Oh, wow. Woohoo! And then actually I'll put another video of my brother, our youngest brother, trying to get us started with our dad. And it also seemed like they were about to turn it over, but it never did. So we're not sure exactly what it is. We're gonna keep looking into it, and we're gonna keep getting going. But enough of the fuel and it not starting. Let's talk about the real stuff. So as far as the body goes, it's all there. Just like the other Civic, bumpers are there, fenders, everything's there. Every panel is there. That panel is obviously beat up, and there is some rust behind there. You guys can see that. There is some rust behind it that we'll have to address at a later issue, I guess, whenever we make it that far. But with this car, until we don't get it started, we're not doing anything else. So that's the first priority. But lights are there, panels are there, everything's good. There's a crack right there on the lip, but that's not the important stuff. This side of the car is in much better condition. This fender's in like immaculate condition. The hood is, bumper, doors. Oh, I guess this door has a little bit of like a scuff, not really like a dent, but there is rust. That's the worst part about this car, all the rust it has, specifically on the quarter panels. This quarter panel is not as bad as the other one, but it's still pretty bad. We have this thing here. I don't think, yeah, and we do have rust in the door jambs here. So this thing is going to require an extensive amount of rust rehab, which I saw that guy RRC, so if he could do it, we could do it. Is it going to be as good? Maybe not, but it's worth a shot. We want to do everything in-house. We already replaced the brakes, drums, disc in the front, the calipers. The interior on this thing, it's actually not in the greatest shape. You could tell, or maybe you cannot tell, but that bolster was replaced or covered, and this one hasn't. This one looks like it's just been torn up by the sun. But if you look down here again, we do have some more rust issues. And let's look at, we already spent so much time talking about the engine on this thing. Might as well open it up and see what it looks like. Ugh. So it's not as clean as the other Civic, but it's clean. You can see that it's been repainted somehow. It looks like maybe they put the whole front end of another car on this one, because it's red under there. And I don't think there's any remnants of it here, but yeah. But everything is there. Everything is there. And this is also an AC car. No power steering though. There's a compressor. No power steering. But who needs power steering when this car weighs probably like 1,500 pounds? So with that being said, guys, let us know in the comments if you think we should get this thing back up and running. Well, let us know if you think it's worth getting up and running, because we're going to do it either way. But are you guys down for the ride or not? Let us know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below. And if you haven't already, tune into our social media where we're doing a burnout every single day for every new follower or subscriber we have within Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. So with that being said, guys, see you tomorrow.